welcome back to my channel. It's Janine Patrice and I make videos on locks and lifestyle. In this video, I'm actually going to be talking about or starting my little mini office makeover, I guess. So since quarantine happened, I've been working from home and I've been trying to find like a space that works for me because I like to be alone, away from the rest of the house. I like to film videos for YouTube, obviously, so I need a space to do that comfortably and where I don't have to like bother anyone else and whatever they got going on. And I wanted a space to like read, a space to meditate, a space to work out. It's basically a space for anything in my life. It's like my own personal room, but without the bed. But anyway, we are now currently standing in my current office space and it's getting there, but it's a mess. And so I need like new furniture. I'm actually going to be inheriting my boyfriend's desk eventually. He has a longer desk than my small IKEA one that you guys saw me build in my like want to build my vanity thing. I actually got a new vanity, and the old vanity that I was using, which is like a small Mickey desk from IKEA, is too small for me now. I need more space to be able to spread out, to be able to use my iPad to write down notes while I'm on my computer, while I'm doing other work. You know, I just need a space that's functional for me. So this is the beginning of my office renovation. This is also even more important to do because I think that my team at work is moving in a direction of working remotely most of the time in exchange for not really having a cube desk space in office. So with that being said, I will probably be home more often than not working from home or working remotely at least 3 out of the 5 work days of the week. So I need to up my office game, be more productive, be in a better space, all of that. So let me give you guys a tour of the space. This room is actually offset from the kitchen area. You can see I have my little yoga mat here. This is like the space where I do my workouts. I have some weights here. This is my bird of paradise plant, which I like to put in this room during the spring, summer months because it's all windows around, all windows in every direction. So it gets the most sunlight, which is what this plant needs. And it also gets warm in this space because the space is disconnected from all of the other air in the house. So it's not connected to the central air. It actually only has this, this is messy, y'all. It only has this air conditioning unit. And if it ever is cold in the morning or chilly at any point of day, I have this heater here. I have a whole bunch of boxes from packages I've had, failed starter plants, gardening and house plant stuff over here, a broken chair. This is actually one of my housemates' chair that I accidentally, I caused it to get into the position to break and it was broken by somebody else. But either way, I paid them back for it and I'm gonna be getting that out of here. I have like my random hair dryer here, some jackets, more boxes, my messy desk. Oh my gosh, like it is so bad, but I do like the view of the backyard. Oh, over here, I don't know if you guys recognize this. If you've been on my channel long enough to know like whenever I was actually in my old apartment, this was my headboard and I love it so much. I didn't want to give it away or give it up. I still love it. I love it. I fought hard for this headboard, so I was like, I'm not giving it up. So it's just like a decorative piece over here in front of this double mirror situation. I feel like whoever lived here before probably used this as a workout room because why would you have like a, you know, a tall mirror on the wall like this? I don't know. But anyway, it's just against the mirror right now, acting as decoration, and it probably will stay that way. I think it's kind of unique. Maybe I'll jazz it up and like cover the bottom so it doesn't look so obvious that, hey, this was a headboard. But yeah, I just have like a whole bunch of random stuff in here. We just throw a lot of different things in here. I have a vision, guys. So the vision is I want like a little area rug here. I still want this space to be like kind of open so I can put a yoga mat here. To be able to like do ab workouts or whatever core exercises or whatever laying down exercises I need to do, it can stay here. I think I want to have like a chair either here or here in the corner that will, I already ordered it, but it's like a leather chair that'll be here. I want a little ottoman, kind of like boho styled, and like a throw over there and a little side table. And I want this to be like kind of like my workspace slash reading corner. because I love to read and I want to read more. I think having a space for it will allow me to do that. I also like to work on my laptop when it's actually on my lap and not at a desk. So I don't really like sitting in this chair all day to do work, but it would be more comfortable for me if I had a chair over here that was comfortable and I can put my feet up and have my laptop on my lap and actually do work that way. I found that that position for some reason is way more productive for me than sitting at a desk. And I've been like this since before quarantine. I also I have a shelving unit that I just got that I want to put over here to kind of hold different things I want to keep around and have as storage. So like little workout things, like I have these resistant bands and stuff that I would like to like put away in a more organized fashion, and also be able to have like my camera and my filming equipment stuff like in a basket in that storage unit. I just think it would be nice to have like an organized space to have all of that at and be able to access it easily without it looking junky. And Jojo wants to say hi. Hi, Jojo. Hey, Jojo. How are you, boo? How are you? I actually bought a doggy bed for him to have in this room because it seems like he's getting more comfortable being in here. He's not a fan of hardwood floors, but when I'm in here, he likes to be in here. So I got a comfy doggy bed that he's still not really used to yet. So I don't know. Hopefully he'll get used to it soon. But yeah, that is my space overall for now. And I am about to unbox the shelving unit and put it together and see how that looks in the space. It's supposed to be like a three-tiered shelving unit where no tools are involved in actually putting it together. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. But yeah, let's do that. This is a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be, but hopefully it's sturdy. I literally hate instructions. I would rather just look at the picture. This is really easy. I just like screwed that in. So this is really like no tool for it for real. Now I will say that the wooden parts do seem pretty sturdy. They're kind of like a little bit, you know, worn on the sides, but this thing also didn't cost that much. And so I'm not really expecting that much out of it. I just needed something right now. And then like when I get the money later, you know, I can always upgrade. I need a little shelving unit right now, and I'm not mad at this one so far. These things are not metal. They're plastic, but I did want that matte black look because I'm going for like a brown, matte black, gray, and beige sort of color palette, I guess. All right, so this is the finished product. I'm gonna dust it off and move it back over there. This didn't take more than a few minutes to build, and the directions are super simple. It says the maximum weight, so exceeding these could cause like sagging or instability, which is good to know. So like, I guess 30 pounds spread evenly on each shelf, which makes sense. Nothing I have on here will be that heavy, so let's do it. I'm back and I let Roomba do its thing, have the thing set up, the shelving unit set up and everything, and then decided to start organizing a little bit. So we're definitely nowhere near the finished product, but I would like to show you guys phase one. Let me close this door because this dog is barking. Anyway, let me show you the end of phase one, as I like to call it. So yeah, so you already know I have the headboard over here still, the heaters over there. These two things will not be here. They will be going to the basement. because they're not my office things. This is the shelving unit. I ended up taking some decorative items from the rest of the house to put in here. But to be fair, these are things that were in my apartment previously. And so it's like, well, why not add these things back to my own space? So I have my lamp here. It was in the dining room for a little bit, but we started not using it as much. So I was like, oh, it'd be perfect in here. Only type of lighting we have up here are drop ceiling lights. So during the day, I don't really use lights at all. The natural light is clearly enough. And so I think that at night I'm gonna use something more like this, because the harsh lights from the drop ceiling lights are just, I don't know, not that great. So I have some fake eucalyptus here. Don't know if this is gonna stay here because I kind of like the way it looked in our dining room. And then I just pulled some books from my bookshelf to sort of fill up the space, I suppose. I wanted to choose like some vibrant colors that popped. I have my candle here. This ran low so quick because I burned it constantly. But if y'all don't know DW Home, they sell these at like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, you know, those type of stores. And this fresh cut gardenia scent is my absolute favorite. I ordered like 3 candles from DW Home's website themselves just to get it, and oh, it's so great. They also have a room spray too that we use upstairs in the bathroom. So yeah, I just put a candle there. My cactus plant, this is actually my plant that was previously on our kitchen window ledge, but I decided to move it in here because it's still getting a lot of light in here. It's a cactus, it needs a lot of like direct sunlight. Random Polaroids I just decided to display. I got my little Polaroid camera down here and some sage I haven't burned in so long. Below that, I've just got these baskets from Amazon, and oh my gosh, I'm already obsessed. This is actually the smallest one in the set. I'm using this smaller one because I knew it would fit in the space, and it would also like kind of go with like the theme of the space. And they open up like this, and right now I just have like fitness things in there, which is all my resistant bands. Since this is going to be also like my home workout room, I thought it would be nice to have those kind of things on hand while in here, but have it hidden. And this basket is just perfect, so it's like you wouldn't even know that I have tacky resistant bands in there. This is just my plant section. This green mister and my regular water can fit perfectly in this space, and I usually keep my plant stuff down here anyway. I moved these little things over from my bookshelf in the dining room, I believe, and I was like, it belongs in an office because I don't know, this space is supposed to be for me, and these are things that I liked and had in my bookshelf back in my apartment, so it just makes more sense to have it in a space that I'm making my own. And that's basically everything that is in this space here. Also, this giraffe, this is a wooden giraffe that my mom gave me. I had it by the front door, by kind of like near the shoes, but I like it so much more in here. It goes with the space, with the dark wood and like the mirrored accents, and oh, it just looks so much better in here. Of course, I have my plant over here. This will probably move because I do want to put my little accent lounge chair over here and my ottoman. This is the dog bed I got for Jojo if he wants to come in here with me. He needs to get used to this bed though, because right now he thinks it's a chew toy for some reason. But yeah, this plant will probably not be in this space. Probably over here in this corner where all this junk is, and the heater will probably move as well. But for now, it's good over there. I have my junky desk. This is the small Mickey desk from Ikea that I was talking about that I built in my little I Built My Vanity video. And it was just too small as a vanity space when I moved. And the reason why I got this in the first place is because I was living in a smaller apartment and didn't really have that much room to, you know, have a huge desk or anything like that. Yeah, I got the desk to fit my space, which it was perfect at the time for that space. But then when I expanded it a little bit, I was like, this desk is too small. So I ended up getting a new vanity, which I guess I can show you guys here. And the new vanity is serving its purpose. It's doing everything that I need it to do, which is great. And I was just like, well, I'm just gonna use this as like a regular desk. But now that we're working from home, basically almost full-time. It's been full-time at home since March, but continuing forward, I don't think that we're going to be in the office as much in general, as I explained earlier. So I need a bigger desk, and this desk just isn't doing it for me anymore. It's served its purpose over the last few years, I'm grateful for it, and I will probably donate it or give it to somebody who needs it even more than I do. And I'm gonna get my boyfriend's desk from upstairs because he wants a different kind of desk. And I might paint it or I might keep it the same. It's like a dark gray color that I'm not a big fan of, but it's a wider space, and I'm grateful that I don't have to spend any more money on a desk. So I can always paint it a different color or leave it the same and just deal with it. But it's time to get the bigger desk. So that was phase 1 of my office transformations. And I will see you guys in phase 2. Some things are not coming until the end of June, and right now it's June 1st, so we have a long way to go. But I'm so far liking how the space looks for now, and I can be patient. You know, time passes anyway, so yeah. Everything will come in when it's supposed to, and the space will be pulled together when it is. And for now, I'm gonna look for an area rug. So yeah, see you in phase 2.